Yo, what's going on, guys? It's TJ, and guys, I have a massive, and I mean massive update for Mob of the Dead in part 16 here. So, with further ado, let's get into it. Guys, if you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel yet, it'd be really appreciated. And yeah, let's jump into it. I don't want to waste any time here, guys. So, coming over here, I've actually finished the entire docks area, and actually the entire map itself in terms of the physicality of it. I really love how the map came out, and especially the docks. I think this building looks really good, and it all connects into the engine room, and then we got the dog here, literally everything. We got even the sniper tower trap. I love the way that the sniper tower came out, and it actually works. We got the trap here, which is why these damage barriers are here. It works a little bit differently than the typical sniper trap, but the whole idea of it is very similar. We got ammo supply over here. We got the whole last plane part that works over here, and yeah, there might be a few extra things that I put in here, but I'm not too sure yet based on my memory. Yeah, memory is something that I've been having to deal with a ton. Just coming down to the wire with everything, it's just been really tough, but I think I'm going to make it work. Alright guys, so I'm not going to show literally everything that I've done so far, just because I don't want to spoil everything, just because the map is so close to being complete. But one thing I did change was I put Swift Soda here, which is basically like Stamina Up, and I think that's a better fit, plus it can stack on a lot better, and it's a single perk, so I just like the idea of that a little bit more. Coming over here, I've switched out the acid gat to be the lever action shotgun, just because I feel like it's way better than the charged shotgun, and the charged pump, or the normal pump, is actually now Pack-a-Punch. It's the charged shotgun, so that's still in the map, which is cool. I've also made it so that you can now Pack-a-Punch or upgrade this in either order, so I think that's really good. I've also started adding in the barriers to the map and everything, which is something that I still need to finish, but it's coming out really well. And then another thing that I changed, so there's only going to be one team perk, which is Meal Kick. I've actually changed Golden Fizz here to a perk called Heal Ya Go. I know it's kind of like a funny name, but like whatever. and this perk is actually involved with the newest power up that they added, which is the regeneration perk, or power up. So now when you buy this, it allows your body to regenerate health, which I think is a really cool perk. Overall, in the map, I've added a ton of stuff to hopefully help the zombies move. With the latest update, that kind of reverted a lot of the changes that I made, but hopefully it's going to still help and affect the zombies move a little bit. I'm just hoping with the next couple updates that the zombies will start moving a little bit better, just praying for Epic to do something about it, but we'll see. Alright, so another big thing that I changed was the fact that now you can get the Warden's Key in either of the spawnable areas in the map. So there's the one that's near the Warden's office, and then there's also the location that it was originally in over here. It'll be in one of the two locations when you start the game, but you won't know until you just buy it yourself through the map. Another thing that I finished was the mystery box and everything that's going to be in the mystery box. And I really like the gun selection. I've added a few more guns than I originally planned to, which is good. I think there's about 13 or 14 guns that you can get, something like that, and they're all Pack-a-Punchable and all that jazz. Now, heading over to the bridge over here, there's a new Pack-a-Punch system that I've made, which I really like, and it's actually very simple. But it literally just involves these conditional buttons, and then these item spawners here, and then this timing device and a mutator zone. And so what happens is that you buy Pack-a-Punch, and then any weapons that you have in your hands will pop up right in front of the Pack-a-Punch, like it's actually in the machine, and then you grab it, and when you grab it is when it takes out any materials that you had in exchange for buying it. So it really works. You can only buy one gun at a time, which is very accurate. So I really like that system. Coming over here, I've also changed the way that this works a little bit with the electric chairs. It's just a little bit more clean and less ugly when you actually interact with it. So I really like the way that that came out as well. Another thing I forgot to point out was coming over here, we've got the fan trap over here that now works. So that's all 3 traps in the map that actually function the way that they should. I originally wasn't going to put that in, but then as soon as Epic added more channels, I changed that. Now, going back over to the docks, there's now going to be the shield in the map that you can find the parts around the map for, which is really, really good. And fun fact, the shield can actually be built in 2 different locations, here at the docks and then also in the cafeteria, if I can get in. Also in the cafeteria here, so you can build it in either location. You can't build it in both, which I find really cool and very accurate. So when you buy it, or not buy it, you can't actually buy it, you just get it once you build it. It gives you 50 shield, and then there's like a cooldown, so that way you can't just keep getting shield from it all the time. Another fun fact is that the Easter egg in this map is actually fully done and complete. It's not super long just because of channels, but it is actually pretty cool. And yeah, I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. Whoever finishes it first, you know, you send me a DM in the Discord with like a screenshot or whatever, and I'm definitely going to put you in the lobby. Oh, and another actually pretty important feature is that with the afterlife now, you get 1 afterlife per round per player. So depending on how many players, so say you have 3 players in the map, then you'll have 3 afterlives to use as a team per round. So this also intertwines with the respawn system in the map, which I really, really like the way that this came out. So you spawn in this cell here, and so if you have the afterlives remaining, just like in the original map, you can come back in the afterlife and spawn back in. But if your team runs out of the afterlives per round, and your whole team is stuck here, then it's obviously game over. I really like the way that this area came out. I think it looks really cool. Now coming over here, I've got the whole spawning mechanic of the zombies per round system going on. So there's going to be 3 different tiers of zombies. I wanted to do 4, but just because of limitations, I couldn't. Yeah, no, there's going to be an increased difficulty in the zombies depending on what round you are on. And yeah, so that's obviously good that that's done. Coming over to the plane, I've also simplified the way that you go from the plane to the bridge. So instead of you going in between like this dark area and stuff and like running a lot, it literally is just going to, you're going to teleport from the plane onto the plane in front of the bridge and then come down. So I think it's a way more simple version and much more efficient and less annoying and confusing. So I like that. I also changed up and simplified the spawning mechanics to start into the map because I was having issues with the rounds not catching up. So it would be round 2, and on the screen it would say round 1, and so on. So I eventually was able to fix that bug and fix it, so I'm really glad that that's fixed. So basically almost everything is done within the map. I just have to place down all the spawners, do all the barriers, and then fix all of the door buys so that way they're the correct price. And other than that, I think honestly the map is basically done, which is so crazy to say just because of how long this map has taken. I think the first video I made of building this map was just around a year ago, which is just unreal. I think it was the very beginning of May, I think, of 2020. So just to see that this map is almost finished is honestly crazy. I couldn't be more excited to send it out to you guys, and the trailer is going to be coming sometime soon, as well as the code for the map so you guys can play it and have tons of fun. But yeah, I really just can't wait, and I can't wait to also move on to other projects other than this massive one. So yeah. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah guys, this map is almost done. I can't wait to shove it out to you guys, and yeah, peace out.